So I discovered I had HIV when I was 4 months pregnant with my last child, my third child. Now, normally when you go for antenatal, you do your checkup, your routine checkup and everything. And that was how I went for this antenatal, this faithful day. I already have two children then. So I don't really think I'm saying that something where they, you know, I was told to do when you go for antenatal registration, you will do HIV, hepatitis, urinalysis, everything. So I did all my tests. To my greatest surprise, they sent the results to the doctor. When I got to the doctor, I now found out that I had HIV. I told the doctor it's not possible because I met my husband as a virgin. I have not met any other man since I met my husband, and I'm a very careful person. So only for me to tell my husband that look at what I found out at the hospital. My husband was in shock. He was surprised. So he decided we should go to another hospital to do a cross examination. When we went to the other hospital, it came out positive. We went to another lab diagnosis, and it came out positive. So I was worried. While I was crying and everything, that was when my husband opened up to me and he told me that he discovered he had HIV 3 years ago. He had HIV 3 years ago, and he has been treating himself. He has been taking treatment that he thought that since they said if you are consistent with the treatment, your immune system will be high and the thing will look like you don't have, or it will go. And that was why he was able to meet me without protection. And now he has transferred this thing to me. I called the family members, I called everybody, and everybody was like, I am currently planning a divorce process. I'm planning to separate from him, but I still can't grasp my head around how I have been a good girl. I never went for runs. I never did prostitution. I never sold my body. I never did hookup. I never did anything. I tried my best to be a good wife, and then my husband could do such a thing to me. My husband went and get himself infected, and he could not tell me so that we can plan towards it or even find a solution. He gave me the infection I never planned for myself. Guys, if you are in this shoe, what will you do? She's currently planning a divorce. Do you think she should go ahead with the divorce? What do you think the husband did wrong? Do you think the husband could have just told her, or it was good that he hid it? I just don't know. Some people are so I don't know how a man can, just because of 1 minute pleasure, you put your whole family in a red zone. You put your whole family in a red zone. Imagine if this woman had shared a sharp object with herself and another child. That child would have carried it. Imagine if she brushed her teeth and then she probably has injury, and then another child carries the brush and mistakenly uses to brush. That child will carry it. All for what? 5 minutes pleasure. Is this really worth it? If you know you have something, please tell your wife. Tell your wife. I have someone in my DM who also has the same thing. You know that you are affected, and you went to meet somebody who was thinking otherwise, and you affected the person too. That is the height of wickedness for me.